So what's up with Jeffree Star?
What is up with Jeffree Star?
What is up with hello?
Hi,
Hello. My name is B1,
I'm B2,
and we are the Beta Boys.
and this is the Beta Boys podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of the Beta Boys podcast. This is episode 4.
Yes,
think
it is episode 4.
It is episode 4. Today is a beautiful Tuesday.
Or Wednesday.
Or Wednesday.
Or any day.
Or any day.
Yeah, you don't
depending
know
on what day you listen to.
You don't know
But
what
it
day.
is the beautiful week of 2020.
Welcome to 2020.
Welcome to 2020.
New
And
decade.
we're starting off 2020 with Jeffree Star.
I haven't showered since 2018.
You haven't showered since 2018.
Yeah.
You do realize 2018 was 2 years ago.
Yeah. So?
You stinky boy.
True
You're a
that.
very stinky boy.
True that.
Speaking of stinky boys, Jeffree Star.
Jeffree Star's the stinky boy?
Nah, I mean, what's up with Jeffree Star? You want to talk about Jeffree Star today, so.
That's a real stinky moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Effing chats, boys.
I think should we explain?
I think we should
I don't
explain.
think everyone knows.
So, we don't know the full details.
Mm-hmm.
And quite frankly, I'm not that invested. But Jeffree Star broke up with his boyfriend. So
but if you don't know, just go to trending on YouTube and you'll see the first video.
it is number one.
It is probably still number 1 by the time you listen to this podcast. Jeffree Star broke up with his boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we're talking about this is
The reason why we're talking about this is because I was just, scrolling through my trending and I stumbled upon this video.
Mm-hmm.
And to be frank, I was very confused the entire time.
Okay. Why were you confused?
Because I don't know why this is number 1 on trending.
Mm-hmm.
First of all,
Well, Jeffree Star is very popular and a very popular YouTuber.
I guess, but if you're publicizing your relationship, isn't that kind of counterproductive to what you're trying to do in the first place? Like, you're saying that the main point I got from his video was he's trying to heal. All right, this is definitely a very, very tough time for him, and I can't imagine what he's going through. But if you're publicizing on YouTube, isn't that kind of counterproductive to what you're trying to do personally? I don't know.
Well, that's what every YouTuber does these days.
Is he just doing it for the views? Or is he just doing
Or
it?
you think that the breakup is false?
I don't think the breakup is false.
I think they actually
I'm not
did
in
break
the
up.
place to assume if the breakup is
Mhm.
false or not. I'm assuming it's real.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, but if you're going to publicize it, isn't that just like the
I
opposite?
guess he has fans, so he's like, I gotta
Ah,
let
okay,
the
I gotta
fans
tell my
know,
fans.
and they're my family or whatever.
All right, yeah.
I'm just looking at his Wikipedia page, and his real name is not Jeffree Star.
What is his real name?
It's Jeffrey Lynn Steininger Jr. That last name was...
So his name is actually Jeffrey.
Yeah, but it's spelled with a Y instead of EE. It's EY.
But it's still Jeffrey.
It's still Jeffrey.
Just his last name is not Star.
His last name is not Star. I thought his last name was Star.
Like Patrick?
Like Patrick Star.
Like Patrick Star.
But it's not. It's Jeffrey Lynn Steininger Jr. Why are you laughing at his last name? Why are you laughing?
No, I'm laughing.
It's just Steininger. Okay? It's just Okay. I don't know why you're laughing.
Alright, my bad.
I'll just read his Wikipedia page. Jeffree Star, born in November 15, 1985, is an American makeup artist, entrepreneur, singer-songwriter, DJ, beauty YouTuber, model, and internet celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
He's also extremely rich.
I kind of figured that from that video. He had like 6 dogs or whatever.
Oh yeah, he has a lot of... That's what I thought the video was about. I thought one of his dogs died. And then...
But then why would you title it We Broke Up?
I don't know. Maybe it's like I don't know. People say that sometimes. Like, they lose a pet and like, oh, we lost him or her.
Speaking of controversies. What was his biggest controversy?
I don't know. There's so many.
Don't you watch him on the daily?
I let's just rewind that a bit, okay? I watched Jeffree Star for unknown reasons. Okay.
Why are those reasons unknown?
I don't know. Every time I see a Jeffree Star video on trending or in my feed, you know, I gotta watch it. I gotta see what's up with my boy Jeffree Star. You know, I don't know what's happening. Like, a lot of them are just makeup videos.
Okay.
And I just click on them and be like, why am I watching this? And I just click off it. But recently I watched his house tour because he has a new house. And it is very big. It is a very big house.
Oh.
It has a whole gym,
Wow.
a theater,
Oh.
and, you know, a pool and stuff like that. So I was like, you know, cool. Jeffree's living the life.
Damn.
You know, it's a lot like my obsession with ASMR.
Please elaborate.
I mean, I'm pretty sure all of you are quite familiar with ASMR by now. It is basically like one half of YouTube is ASMR now. And I'm quite addicted to ASMR. I'm not gonna lie. You know how they say, like, when you listen to ASMR, some people get like tingles or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like a tingle, or they call it an eargasm. I'm not really fond of that term, but they say, oh, you get tingles or whatever. I don't get tingles. I don't think I do I don't think I get tingles.
Well, maybe you do, but you just
I just don't realize it.
You know, dismiss them.
Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like I don't. But I still watch these videos because they're so like interesting, I think.
Do you think they're like overdone? Like ASMR is just like it's just milked to completion.
I guess a bit.
Because like there's only a certain limit,
Yeah,
like to what you can actually, you know,
make sounds.
with.
Yeah. The
That's
one that I
super.
don't like. There's a type that I don't like, which is just eating ASMR. Mukbangs, they call it. I don't like those ones.
Why?
It's just I don't know. There's a lot of reasons, I guess. One of them is it's just kind of disgusting to watch people eat
Okay.
and
Yeah.
just make all these sounds.
Yeah.
I mean, some people apparently love that, but I hate it. And
I've
secondly,
seen really weird ones.
it kind of pisses me off that people are making money from just eating.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
That's actually fair. I've seen ones where they just eat live animals, like live squid.
Okay.
Like
Oh, okay.
like the squid, not a cat. No,
I thought you meant
like they just don't go like, oh hey Mitzi, and then skia. You know,
eating a live dog ASMR mukbang.
no, but like they eat like live squid or like
I've seen
live
those.
fish, and it's
Yeah.
it's still like flopping around. So why? Like why? Do you really need the views to be like saying to yourself, I'm gonna take this live animal that's like writhing and just stick it down my throat?
Well, like you said, ASMR is getting kind of overdone now. So people have to do whatever they can to stand out.
I guess, yeah, that's fair.
They have to start using extreme measures. Eating live squid, you know, maybe in the future we will see eating live dogs ASMR. You know, I'd welcome that.
That's a future I want to see. That's a future I want to see.
Yeah.
True.
There's
Even though, like, you know, all these dog eating futures that we're thinking of, we probably just passed a really, really significant point in time. You know, with the World War III
the World War
passing in quote. I put that in air quotes because, you know, it's still very volatile at this point.
Yeah. I mean, we dodged a bullet.
2020 started off pretty well.
2020 started off with a bang. Literally with a bang. Okay? We had World War III coming. I know that in some countries like flooding. Indonesia's flooding.
Indonesia is flooding. Yes.
Indonesia's flooding. Australia's burning.
Yeah.
What else? What else is happening? There's a lot of things happening.
Yeah.
A lot of
2020 just started off just on a real, like, would you say it's a high or a low?
It's definitely a high, in my opinion, of disasters. I mean,
Yeah.
at least by starting the year off with this much disasters, we can be assured that the rest of the year can't get any worse.
Yeah, start the year off rock bottom so you can only go up.
So they can only go up.
True.
Yeah. Unless something unless something
Or
worse.
it could just go even
Even
further
worse,
down.
yeah.
Yeah.
What would be worse in your opinion?
Actual like World War Three.
Actual World War Three?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another Great Depression.
The Great Depression.
Another GFC.
Except it's just all of us getting depressed.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, aren't we all?
I'll be depressed.
Are
Is
are
all
you
of society just depressed?
Are you depressed?
Definitely not.
No?
No.
Are you sure? How do you know you're not depressed?
Is this a topic we really want to be going into right now?
Let's talk about it. Let's just dive into it. Alright. Depression.
What is depression?
What is your yeah.
This is a changing the subject song. This is a changing the subject song.
If you have depression, seek help.
True.
I guess.
Yeah.
I've never had any experiences with depression.
Yeah.
Have you?
No,
No?
because I you can say that you've been really, really sad, but you can't say that. Yeah.
I wonder how you diagnose depression.
Yeah, exactly.
how do
and then
like the
what
doc- like the-
separates? What's the line between just the big sad and then
Yeah.
just depression?
What's the line between depression and just F? Just a big F. How do doctors determine whether it's just a big F, a big L, or it's just actual depression? I don't know.
Because depression, you have medicine, like they actually have,
they give you
like medicine,
Mm.
but then, sometimes your doctor just says you just took an L today.
Took an L, it's just a big F.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah, this is really just a changing the subject song right now. I'm
Changing the subject.
changing the subject. Yep.
Anything else? It's been there's a lot to talk about. I think
There has been a lot. Yes, it's all in my mind, but I can't bring it to words. It's just been really eventful. Like for the transition from 2019 to 2020, it's like everyone's like new decade, blah 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 blah, and then bam, it's just rock
What
bottom.
did you do for New Year's?
I stayed at home.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm not a very fun.
I'm not.
Okay, I want to rephrase that. I'm not a very outgoing person. I'm fun when I'm outgoing, but I'm also fun indoors.
Okay.
I'm just not very outgoing. I don't like to go out of my house a lot. But if I have to, I will.
New Year's, we never really celebrated New Year's
Oh yeah, same.
that much. I don't know. I don't really find it like important or anything.
What is
I mean,
it to
it's-
celebrate? It's literally
it's-
another day
Yeah,
passing.
technically there's nothing different
There isn't anything
about it.
different.
It's just our perception of time.
Exactly. And time is all relative.
Time is all relative.
That's true.
So
One day, on New Year's Day, something amazing happened
Mhm.
that signified, okay, today is New Year's Day, and the whole world will literally change, like do a full 180. That is when that's probably when I'll celebrate. Or not, if something bad
dude,
happens.
imagine if every year like something major changes, like the sky turns a different color.
That would be epic.
That would be cool.
That would be epic.
Yeah. And then
That's what I wanted. That's what
Yeah.
I want New Year's to be like.
yeah, we're counting down and the sky just like
Or just
turns.
another mountain just erects.
Oh, that
Like just
yeah.
out of nowhere. Like
Yeah.
it could be like in a major city, like
Yeah.
just right in the middle of the city, and just
or
a
like
mountain.
like a
boom.
new animal species just like
Exactly.
just like
See-
comes to life.
That's something you should celebrate.
Yeah.
Not just another day past
another
and
day
fireworks
past,
in the sky, because it's the same thing every year. So,
It is the same thing every year.
Yeah.
That being said, though, I would like to go to New Year, like the one in New York,
Oh,
where they
Times
just
Square.
drop a big ball.
Oh yeah.
I would like to be there.
What is
I
it actually just a ball?
I think it is just a big ball.
Hey
I don't know why they drop a
welcome to
big
New York
ball.
City. We're dropping a big ball.
Yeah.
I
I wonder if it gets bigger every year. That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And just crushes the whole city in 1 year.
I don't know where they drop the ball to.
If they drop it from space,
Oh.
that would be epic.
Yeah, and it's like a concrete ball.
and it's just catching on fire as it enters the Earth's
Yeah.
atmosphere.
It's just an asteroid.
It's just-
That's
yeah,
basically what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. I want an asteroid to hit Earth.
New Year's Eve, we're going extinct.
That I'll celebrate.
That I'll celebrate.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The extinction of the human race. Hell yeah.
Exactly, because the animals control us.
The animals do. Are we going into this?
If this podcast gets 10 views,
6 trillion views.
6 trillion.
We'll release the fact.
Yep. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
let's go away from 2020 for now. I read something
What'd you read?
quite recently. It was just like a little fact, right? And it's about poo poo. It's about poo poos.
Like poop.
Poo poo poo. Yeah.
Oh damn.
When you poo poo. Okay.
Okay.
There's a stat, a fact, right?
All right.
That exactly 50% of the population wipes standing up.
Do you wipe standing up?
Stop. And the other 50% wipes sitting down.
How do you?
Okay. Now we all know which way is the best way, is the correct way to wipe. Okay. We both know, obviously. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna count to 3, and we're both gonna say the correct way to wipe.
All right.
Okay. It's either standing up or sitting down. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Standing up.
Ah.
Ah.
I mean, obviously,
It is actually the best way.
it is the best way
It is
to
the
wipe.
best. It is
Yeah.
the most efficient way and the least awkward way.
I seriously don't understand how people wipe.
How do you reach?
Sitting. Exactly.
What is that like?
I've heard.
And what if
I
you
don't know.
accidentally touch the bowl?
Exactly. No, I've heard that people say when you wipe sitting down, basically you reach between your legs from the front, right? And then wipe your ass, and then I guess drop the toilet paper.
But isn't that the same as also standing up? And standing up is a lot more comfortable than having to reach.
I mean, no. Wait, how do you wipe? Do you go front in or back?
Back.
Back, exactly. Because that means you don't touch the bowl, you don't touch your pee-pee and your balls. All you do is you touch your butt, right?
I guess. Yeah.
So how do people wipe sitting down? I don't get it.
If you wipe sitting down, I want to meet you.
I want to
bring you on this podcast.
On the podcast, we need someone who wipes sitting down, and we can have a whole podcast dedicated to how to properly wipe your bum after a poo-poo.
Yes, it will be like a debate, except we'll be right.
Except this is a debate that you can't win.
Exactly.
Because
so you just come on here to get roasted, basically.
Exactly. Because okay, even if you are sitting down and you wipe from the back, right? Going from the back method,
you still touch the bowl.
You still touch the bowl.
Exactly.
Which is disgusting.
That's whack, man.
Standing up is.
If you're listening to this and you wipe sitting down, I'm definitely against you.
I'm super against you.
I'm very against
you. If you're listening to this and you wipe sitting down, don't listen to our podcast. Please don't. I don't want you to be listening to our podcast.
Statistically, I think we just lost 50% of our listeners.
That is true, but that is a sacrifice that I'm willing to make because I do not want to be heard by absolute losers. All right. I'm glad that we are on the same page on wiping.
That was a joke. Please listen to our podcast. Thank you.
If you had said sitting down, I probably would have turned off the mic right there and then.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Do you pee sitting up or standing up or sitting down?
Before you do a poo poo, do you pee?
That is a good question.
Before you poo poo, do you pee? You do?
I do pee.
So therefore you pee sitting down as well, yes?
That is true.
So therefore I do both.
Interesting. No, but when
males are very versatile as human beings.
Yeah. But when you just have to pee.
Up, then it's standing up.
Just standing up? You take risk over safety.
Well, what is there to risk?
I mean, your aim might not be impeccable.
Yes.
Is what I'm
in the morning.
In the morning
when you're
you know,
peeing,
yeah.
and then like somehow you go like all different directions. Somehow like
Yeah.
okay, I wanna know
Sometimes
how that happens.
Yeah. Sometimes
how
usually 90% of the time it's a one-way street.
exactly, but
But
sometimes
sometimes it becomes
an anomaly happens,
Yeah.
and you get like
an
two ways.
It becomes a T intersection. It becomes sometimes it becomes a roundabout, and it's just a messy, chaotic time for men.
Yeah,
And
and that's probably the hardest part of our day.
it is yeah. In the morning, that's when we're hardest,
Is it?
isn't it?
I don't want to ask the question that I'm about to ask.
I am generally harder in the morning, yes, because I am a male, and that's what happens to males in the morning.
Why? I want to
That is, yeah. Why do men,
get the hard PP in the morning.
get hard PP in the morning? Why is that?
Well, I mean,
Do you want to, you know,
start your day off strong, I guess. Start your day off on a high.
on a high, on a literal high?
True.
Because it's like, yeah, I don't know.
But then again, if you start your day off on a high, you can only go down. So big PP to small PP.
Big PP to small PP.
Or you could just go big PP the whole day, you know.
Big PP to even bigger PP. Even bigger PP.
Big PP, massive.
Yeah, I don't know why actually. That's a interesting question. You wanna maybe think of why?
I don't really think there's an answer. Or maybe because your body's getting like, you know, it's like when you start a car, right? And then like everything just flows, like the blood flows like everywhere. It's like after you've rested, you wake up, and
So when you wake up,
the blood has to flow to somewhere, right?
the heart is like, let's go, boys, let's go, and then it
Exactly.
just goes everywhere,
including your PP.
the PP. Okay, I mean, I'd buy that. If you were a scientist and you said that, I'd buy it.
That's true. You don't know if I'm a scientist or not. I could be a scientist.
You could
right
be a
now.
scientist about PPs. PP scientist.
I would not want to be a PP scientist.
What are they? Who's the PP scientist?
Bill Nye.
Bill Nye is the PP scientist. I didn't watch. We watched them in school.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah, for like just basic science stuff. But
Yeah.
he never taught us why PP hard in the morning.
It's things they don't teach you in school.
Yeah,
They need to reinvent the education system.
They do. They need to teach us about taxes and why PP hard in the morning.
That
It's
is
very
true.
interesting. It's very important things, and instead they're teaching us about Shakespeare and
Yeah, I don't care about Shakespeare.
geography. Like
That's probably okay. That's probably pretty important.
I mean, not really. You can just look at a map. I mean, we have
I guess.
maps. Yeah. What did you learn in geography? Because we learned very not so geographical things.
I learned about rock.
Oh, okay, like igneous and the other ones.
Yeah, but also like land formations. I don't know why I had to learn about that.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. They need to teach children in school basic human knowledge, like
Yeah.
how to behave as a human being and how to survive in society, like taxes, cooking.
They should teach
washing.
you how to drive at school.
No, I feel like driving is more of a privilege than a right.
Okay.
Like
Alright.
some people are just born to never ever drive in their life because
Oh.
they just can't.
They just can't, like, disabilities.
Well, no, or just because they suck on the road. No, really, like some people, you drive sometimes and then you're like, how did you get your license?
That's true. That's true.
Like you actually think, how did they get their license?
Mm.
But teach kids basic things in school. That's why I adore the Japanese education system so much, because they actually teach kids cooking and cleaning
Oh,
and
yeah.
how to like look after yourself when you're in like your first years of primary school. Not like also obviously they teach them like basic like ABC, so they're not illiterate when they're like 10. But the problem is nowadays it's just about like they focus so much on kids having fun and just being children, when it's like yes, but then when they grow up they'll still think that it's all fun and games, but then when reality hits and they leave school they're like, crap, I'm kind of fucked, right? I don't know how to do my taxes. I don't know how much money the government owes me.
Yeah, Japan is cool.
Japan is cool.
Japan
I would love to
is
go to Japan.
I actually read a recent thing though about Japan. Well, a lot of Japanese people are very lonely.
Really?
Yeah,
Japan people hit me up. I'm also very lonely in life.
I don't know, maybe like the way they're raised or whatever, but they're like
I feel
really
like
socially anxious.
maybe they just enjoy the solitude.
Perhaps that's a thing in Asian countries. They just don't want to be around people anymore. They just want to live
See, I don't like going out.
by themselves. I don't like people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
They talk too much.
Do you feel like as a race we're stupid?
Like as a whole,
Like as a human race, we are dumb.
I wouldn't say we're dumb. I mean, we've done some pretty amazing things.
True.
I mean, there's some people I meet and then I go, yeah, maybe they are dumb.
That is also true. Sometimes I meet people in the streets, or like sometimes I'll be talking to someone, and I'll just think to myself, how has natural selection just not filtered you out yet?
Yeah.
How have you not fallen over more? I'm so sorry, but like, you may think I'm cynical, but that's just how I think. Like, sometimes they will say the most stupid things, and it's so blatantly obvious that they're retarded. Am I allowed to say the word retarded?
Have you heard about the 7 dirty words?
What are the 7 dirty words? I've never heard of this.
Basically, back in the day, American TV made a list of 7 dirty words that should never be said on TV whatsoever.
Is one of them like the N-word or something?
No, it's just swear words. And now, literally every single one of these words are said on TV.
So what are they?
Well, I'm not going to swear because I'm a good boy. But it is the S word and the SH word.
What's the okay? What's the S word?
Sugar, honey, iced tea.
Oh, but then what's the SH word?
No, that is the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you call it the SH word when you were in school?
No, I just said shit.
Okay. Okay, you're a bad kid when you were young. Fair enough.
But when you think about it, that word is literally just describing an object.
Fair enough. I mean, let's be honest, every single swear word is just a word.
Exactly.
So why is it bad?
It's only bad if you think it's bad. So context. If you interpret it the wrong way, anything can be bad.
I feel like you're like hinting towards one specific word.
No, if I say, you're such a nice guy in like a really aggressive tone, you think it's bad.
Okay.
But if I said, dude, you're such a
Yes?
N-word, but like
N-word?
in a really good tone, bro, like we homies now, because you're black.
I mean, I guess some people will be okay with it, but
Yeah, like
there's still some people who are pretty sensitive to that word.
exactly, and that's what's wrong with our society.
Okay.
I want to talk about cheap people.
Alright.
Are you a cheap person?
I am. I would actually say I am a cheap person.
What's the cheapest thing you've ever done?
Ooh, I don't know. Probably buy this mic. This mic is so cheap and it's so garbage.
That is actually true. This
Yeah.
mic is actually garbage. If there's anyone out there that wants to sponsor us with mics,
Just please.
please,
We need mics that
please.
are actually good.
Yes, these mics are absolute trash. But
I
also
mean-
speaking of
On a daily basis, I just prefer to go home and eat instead of buying lunch. Because
okay,
every bit counts.
I always bring my own lunch
Yeah, I always,
Wherever I go.
Yeah.
unless they provide me lunch.
Mm.
So yeah,
What's the cheapest thing you've done?
taking like a bunch of napkins.
Okay, well that's pretty standard for Asian people.
How do you know I'm Asian?
I just assumed.
Okay.
Are you Asian?
I would neither confirm nor deny that.
That you are Asian? Would you want to be Asian?
Would I want to be Asian?
Okay. Let me pose a question for you. If you could change your race, if you could be any race,
Mm-hmm.
what race would you?
Hispanic.
And why is that? Let's go back to cheap people.
The reason I bring this up is because I was watching a video.
I think we both watched the same video.
True.
It's called
Cheapest people on the planet.
Isn't it called Cheapskates or something?
It's the same
America's
thing.
Cheapskates.
America's Cheapskates.
Yeah.
Cheapest people on the planet. It's literally just people living their life to the cheapest.
Mhm.
Like if they can save 15 cents on something, they will.
Yeah.
Even to the point where they had to take mixed nuts from an airplane. Did you watch that part?
I haven't seen that one.
It's so this lady, I'll run you through it. This lady, she sits in economy, and at the end of every flight she takes, she will go from the pilot's cockpit to the back of the airplane, through every seat, and take the leftover food
Oh.
that they haven't eaten. And
Wait, I thought you couldn't bring that through security.
No, you can.
Oh, you can? Wow.
So they showed a video of her freezer, and it's just airplane food. And then she has a massive container, the one that you store laundry powder in, just of mixed nuts.
Damn.
And then she's explaining to the audience what's going on, and she's like, so in economy they give you regular nuts, and in first class they give you mixed nuts. So I always look through first class first, and then economy, and then I'm just sitting there thinking,
Wow.
mixed nuts cost $1.
Mm.
There is no way that you have to be that cheap to go and
It's
someone else's nuts. You're eating someone else's nuts.
I mean, it's probably unopened, right? It's
Yeah,
not like
yeah,
an open pack of nuts.
Okay.
That would be pretty extreme. It is strange though. I've seen a couple episodes, and every single one of these people, they don't really seem to talk about why they're saving.
Have you seen the one where the guy does everything through his pool? Because his pool is heated.
Yeah.
So he washes his dishes in the pool. He takes a bath in the pool.
Oh man.
He heats up his soup in the pool.
How does it get hot enough?
Let me run you through this, right? He goes, a lot of people don't know this, but your pool is surprisingly hot. And he gets soup, puts it in a Tupperware container, closes the lid, and lets it just soak in the pool. And he has jacuzzi mode and all that stuff, right? And he turns it on, and it starts to bubble, and it gets hot, and then it cuts to a clip of him eating the soup. And then right after that, he washes his clothes, and then he jumps in the pool and starts taking a bath. And I'm just thinking, you're letting your clothes soak in your own filth. Okay, there is a point to make that. Yes, your pool has a self-cleaning function. Alright, it filters. But that's still gross. Why? And then, if that wasn't bad enough, it cuts to a clip of him in his car. And his car is this old, Toyota or whatever. Outside the car, it looks like a normal car would. Inside the car, everything is covered in plastic. And the cameraman asked him, why'd you do it? And he's like, so it retains its resale value. It doesn't what's the word? Depreciate.
Yeah.
And he's like, everything you see, he's comparing his car to every other car. You see all these other cars, they look all gross inside, but mine is as good as the day I bought it. I could resell this for $6,000. And then his girlfriend's like, I don't know why he does this. I don't know why he literally puts cling film, and his steering wheel is covered in newspaper.
Oh.
How do you drive in that thing?
Interesting. I mean, you gotta respect the dedication.
Yeah, you gotta respect the hustle. You gotta respect the hustle. That is true.
But like I said, they don't really say why they're saving. It's just it's an obsession. It's a weird obsession where they just want to save for the sake of saving.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And the woman that takes the mixed nuts, every time before she leaves her house, she turns off all the electricity,
Everything.
even the main power grid, except the refrigerator. And then they calculate how much she saves a month. She saves $30 a month on electricity bills.
30.
And
It's not bad.
It's not bad
It's
if you
not
think
bad,
about it.
but
is it really worth it
Yeah, is it worth it?
to go through all that just to save $30?
Yeah. I don't know. I would say I'm a kind of cheap person in a way. But
I mean,
not
I
to
guess
that
everyone
extent.
is cheap.
Not to that. Except for the billionaires.
Even billionaires can be cheap.
Even if,
They had to get to. They had to do something
to get the money.
And to become a billionaire, they have to cut some costs and stuff, right?
Who knows?
Is it possible to become a billionaire just by being cheap?
Just earning but not spending at all.
At all?
You just starve yourself and you live on the streets, but you have like.
What if you have a multi-million-dollar business but you're homeless?
Ooh,
You chose to be
you
homeless.
just never spent a dime.
So what are you actually saving that money for? See, that's the thing.
I know,
That's the
exactly.
moral dilemma that these cheapskates probably have.
Yeah, exactly.
You only have a short period to live, but you're saving so much. What for? Right?
Exactly. It's a very, very interesting show. I highly recommend it. My personal favorite is this Asian lady who just goes around New York or whatever and digs out food from the trash. And she just eats
Trash
she
food.
eats trash. She eats literal trash. And it was so awkward, I guess, when she invites her friends over for dinner.
Go on.
And she feeds them trash.
Oh no.
Like leftover food, and the friends are like,
no.
this tastes funny, and she's like, oh, it's all good,
Oh no.
it's all safe, and
It's definitely not safe.
It's trash. It's literal trash, and
If
and
you
she
went
goes
to someone's
around,
house
yeah,
and they fed you this amazing meal,
and then they said it's
and
trash.
at the end they said it was trash, how would you feel? But you thought it was like delicious.
Yeah. I don't know. If it was good, I probably wouldn't be too mad.
I wouldn't be mad. I'll just feel really like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because I would have that thought like, oh, what if I get food poisoning, right?
Yeah. But
That's very
she
interesting.
seems healthy. She seems fine. Maybe eating trash is the way to go.
Maybe.
Recycling the food.
We waste a lot of food.
We waste a heck of a lot of food.
It's true.
So she's doing her part.
Doing her part.
For the environment.
Yeah. Hashtag team trash.
Hashtag team trash. Every dollar donated is
$1 donated. Every dollar donated is a dollar donated
Is a
because
dollar
she's still
donated.
eating trash. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much you donate.
Yeah.
She's still eating trash.
every dollar donated, she gets 1 kilogram of trash to eat.
What kind of food does she eat? Like what kind of trash?
It's like people who just throw out.
Like McDonald's.
Yeah. Or it's like food that has like gone past the expiry date by like 1 day, and the supermarket just throws that out because they can't sell it. So she just takes it. So most of the food is like still in the package or whatever. It's like past its expiry date.
All
And
right.
she still eats it. And there's also other ones where it's literally just people have eaten it and then thrown it out, and she just eats it.
Damn.
It is pretty.
That is wild.
It is.
That is
yeah,
wild.
It is.
I
Pretty
would-
crazy.
I it's like not like a fear or anything, but like I don't like when someone eats something and they're like, "Oh, do you want to finish this off for me?"
Yeah.
I could never do that.
What do you mean?
Like, I try my best to eat as much as I can. Like, if they can't finish it,
Yeah.
but it's like I'm literally eating your like seconds. Like,
Uh,
I can't do that. Maybe that's just a personal thing. Yeah.
It depends on what the food is. For me, or how hungry I am.
That's true. That is also true. Yeah. Depends how hungry I am.
But yeah, that's cool.
Cheap people.
Cheap people.
Yeah.
Cheap
There
people.
was also the gym
gang,
one.
gang. The woman.
The gym lady. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she
She
so,
goes to.
so basically she, instead of going to a gym to exercise, she firstly she hops in her car and then drives to the exercise machine store, where they sell the treadmills and the bikes
Mhm.
and the dumbbells, and then
Yep.
she exercises on the display machines
Yeah.
on the bikes and whatever. And then when she's done, she thanks the employees
And
says,
goes home.
have a
How
nice
has she
day.
not been kicked out? And the
I mean,
funniest
technically,
thing,
is she breaking any rules? You are allowed to try out the machines, aren't you?
I guess. But the funniest thing is the owner is like, I only started realizing after the 6th or 7th time. I'm pretty sure you would be able to realize after like even the first time.
Yeah.
If they were there for more than 30 minutes, I'm pretty sure it's like, what are you doing in my store for more than 30 minutes?
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
what do you have to...
And she
whatever
only, every time she goes to fill up her tank, it's always $3.36.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. She only puts in a certain amount.
Like 1 gallon.
Yeah, one...
How much is 1 gallon converted to liters?
Into liters? I have no idea. Gallons to liters. 1 gallon is 3.7 liters. 3.785.
Okay. That could get you through a day. That could get
Yeah,
you through a
one
day.
day.
1 day. But that means you have to fill it up every day.
Yeah. And then the prices would be different.
Maybe it's not like that in America. Maybe they are just able to just buy like it's like a set price for like 1 gallon.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. The US is a funny place. It's a cool place. I can't imagine going to school and having to do school shooter practice evacuations. That's like insane to me.
Isn't that the same as lockdown?
It
Like
is
in Australia.
but it's still pretty crazy, dude. That they actually have to. It's come to a point where they actually have to practice it.
I could never imagine myself like
Being in a situation
like that.
where you can just hear gunshots and people screaming.
Yeah, like
That is pretty.
school is meant to be a safe place, but if you fear going to school every day just because, like,
Yeah.
I want to be homeschooled
Yeah,
at this
exactly.
point.
Imagine being scared of going to. Imagine being very scared of going to school. I mean, there are people who are scared of going to school just in general.
Well, yeah.
So I didn't
but
do
then-
didn't do homework or something.
yeah.
But imagine being scared for your life at
Exactly.
school.
I was talking to my friends, and they were like, "Oh, we come from a Southeast Asian country," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And I had studied abroad a bit for like a year, and they were like, "Oh, I don't feel there's any difference between studying abroad and studying here." And then, but I had a completely different idea to that. I said it's way different. The teachers here, so much more chill, right? But the teachers abroad, they're very strict, and it's like I kind of feared going to school for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Like there were times when I would pretend to be sick just so I wouldn't have to go to school. And then, but I enjoyed going to school here. And funny thing is, I was okay.
So by here you mean Australia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though I feared going to school there, guaranteed time that I would go to school was during like a sports day or something when there was like no school.
Yeah.
So, just having fun.
Wait, do Asian schools have uniforms?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's only I don't know, but I know that the US don't have uniforms.
Oh yeah.
And they're very surprised when they hear, because I went to the US to see my cousins and my uncles and whatever.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, you have uniforms," and they were really surprised by that. They were like, "Wow, how do
What
you?"
is it like to not have a uniform?
Exactly. And they were like, "How do you wear the same thing every day?" And I'm just like, we just have to.
How do you find something new to wear
Exactly.
every day?
That's what I asked them, and they were like, "Yeah, good point. It is quite
Yeah, it must
hard
be so stressful to find.
to find an outfit for every day."
Because if you're wearing the same thing every day, people are going to judge you. It's like, oh, is that
Exactly.
the only piece of clothing you have?
Yeah.
Like, what are you, poor?
Loser.
And that's actually a problem like a lot of American school kids go through, is because some of them are actually
pretty
less financially stable than others, and that's when the whole bullying thing comes in, and that's another problem with the education system.
Yeah.
Like, give them a uniform. As a school, if you're trying to cut costs, you're a school. You're going to get funding from somewhere. So literally invest in a school uniform, make your kids feel less oppressed by other kids, and maybe you guys could do better, right? Your kids wouldn't be stressed about your kids may have different things on their mind now. Like they'll be stressed about whether they're gonna fail or not, or whether not what am I gonna wear today.
Yeah, true. So you are for uniforms?
I am for uniforms.
Okay.
I am for uniforms.
That's cool. That's cool. I would still like to not have a uniform, because there are some uniforms, like our past school's uniform was pretty dumb.
I liked it.
No, but it was like it was so hot in summer.
Yes, yeah.
And you still had to tuck in your shirt. You still had to wear like a blazer.
That is true.
Insanely hot, especially for me who like sweats, a gallon a day.
3.785
liters.
Okay, yeah.
Of sweat a day.
Represent.
Exactly. I would say I'm for uniforms, but I would want the uniforms to be very, very like
customizable.
Chill. Like just like a t-shirt and pants or whatever.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like, like a whole suit. That's just too much.
Uniform should be like synthetic, like silk. They should have silk uniforms. That would like,
dude, robes, like wizard robes.
But like silk is so like cooling to the
true.
skin.
But then silk is also, if it gets wet, doesn't it like stick to you or something?
Yeah.
Or like it's bad.
It goes bad. Yeah. They should have like,
just be naked. You should just be naked. Students should just be naked. That way we know exactly that they are students and that they go to school. How about we do a recap of what we talked about?
I guess.
Little summary.
Yeah.
We started off with
Jeffree Star.
Jeffree Star, my boy.
Yeah. F for him.
Took a big L.
Just started the year off on a rock bottom.
Oh no,
if you think
rock
about
bottom. That means he's only gonna go up.
Only gonna go up.
I predict Jeffree Star,
biggest YouTuber,
100 million subscribers.
Burst up Jeffree Star.
Yeah.
Burst up.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Jeffree Star.
Mm-hmm.
And then we talked about
cheap people. Oh no. What was before that?
Pooping. Poo-poo.
Pooping.
Poo-poo.
Yes.
Okay. We
standing up or sitting down. And
established that
there's only
up,
one correct answer.
There's only one correct method of wiping.
Yeah.
And I'm sure all of you know what it is. And then we talked about pee-pee. Why pee-pee hard in the morning?
True.
We talked about that.
Science.
Because of science. Because of science and meth. And then we talked about cheap people. We talked about education. And cheap people. Uniforms. And here we are now.
Yep. Welcome to the end of the podcast.
Welcome back to the end of the podcast. This has been a great fourth episode. B2.
I don't know, B1. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think I am B2.
It's closing time.
It is.
That's so cringe. I want to kill myself.
Thank you for listening. Goodbye.